Welcome back to episode 4 of the Homestead 100 Challenge. This is Graybeard Gaming, hoping you guys have had a wonderful weekend. This is my first recording in a few days, so I haven't looked at this map at all, but it's time that we take a good look at it and get going again. So we're just going to hop on over to our farmstead here. As you can see, we've got the property plowed, ready to be seeded. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop horsing around. I'm going to go ahead, get this thing started up, load up some lime because that's got to be done. But before I do anything, let's go ahead and purchase soil information. Yes. Okay, and I just want to, just while we're doing this, I'm going to turn autosave off. Let me see, general savings. Pause game. Alright, so I'm just going to turn off autosave because I just don't want it to get in the way. And let's go ahead and get the lime put down on this here field. So how you guys been? I have been doing pretty well. Went camping with my family, so we only have a couple trips left this year that we're going to go camping. But it's always good to get out and, you know, have a good time with the family, and got to see my sister and her husband. So, I mean, it's always nice to be able to see family, and I'm going to be doing that again this weekend. I got a big old family reunion. We haven't had one in probably close to 15 years. So that's going to be great, and it's actually the day after what would have been my dad's 80th birthday. So yeah, we have lots and lots going on, you guys. But not going to really worry about that too much right now. I just want to get this this field in place. For some reason, he is struggling a bit, but it looks like we're good again. There we go. Takes him a moment. I have a negative balance, so I'm going to have to work on that. So I'm definitely going to have to get a tree or 5 loaded up and taken to the store, because we can't sit there with a negative balance. But it's September, you guys, and I think the big thing we need to get is, let me see, well, I've got a plow, I've got a seeder. What don't I have? That's pretty straightforward. I don't have a harvester, I don't have goats or chickens, so I really need to get focused on those items. I believe this is the bigger of the 2 fields, so this is the one that I'm going to make into barley, so I have something to feed the chickens once we get to that point. Getting 100 chickens is going to be the very last thing I probably do on this Homestead 100 challenge. So that's, I mean, that is what it is. Just kind of how this sort of challenge kind of came together so far. But what I think I'm going to do is unload that, unhook that, and we're going to go ahead. Oof. And I think yeah. I should try and manage to get a roller, I think that would be a huge benefit for us. Also, when looking at what we've got so far, I don't have a few other things besides a harvester. I need to get my hands on not just a harvester, but also something to cut grass, something to either ted or rake, which I know what I'm going to get. At least I think I know what I'm going to get. Can't believe how hard this is for this tractor to pull. I mean, I've got like 93 horsepower. I should be able to do this. It's probably most likely because I it's definitely because of how I simply plowed this and did not run any sort of cultivator over the plowed land and just spinning my tires. I'm wondering if I put that weight on the back, would I be able to, let's see if I put the weight on the back of the tractor, am I going to get any sort of traction? Let's hope I get some better traction with this weight. Well, we'll see if this helps. Having the extra weight on the back, I mean, it can't hurt, right? Oddly enough, it seems like it's running a little bit better. So once we get these 2 fields planted, the next thing I'm going to want to do is, obviously, I got to get out of this financial hole that I'm in. So I think getting a few trees cut and loaded, hauled up to the store would probably be a good use of our time. I really need to get myself a roller, and I mean, there's other things that I need, but a roller is probably the first thing I need to get my hands on, I think. It is sort of interesting to see how much better this is going with planting once we've added weight to the back of the tractor. It's not perfect, but it is much better. Seems like the traction has improved dramatically. And I am trying to do this without GPS. I have an idea on a harvester. No, that was uncalled for, that little delay. We just keep chewing up this the seeding, and we will be done with this before you know it, you guys. And that's really all that matters, is getting done with planting the barley. I do want to get the grass planted, but like I said, that's a smaller field, so I think we'll probably do just fine getting that planted. The little Chalmers that could, you guys. It's doing all right. This is a bit much for it to pull, but on the whole, it's doing okay. I can't fault the tractor. It's working hard. think, I don't know, it's gonna be close. Might be a little bit wider than the seed drill. Hoping that I can fit through here one last time with the seed drill and be done, but it looks like I'm gonna have to seed a small chunk of this, then turn around and come back to finish this row. That's all right. All right, so we've got our barley. We're on our last swipe of the field here. I'm hoping this will give me like 10,000 liters, to be honest with you guys. I'm hoping for 10,000 liters. I think that would be more than enough to, well, it might not be enough to do 100 chickens. We'll see. But it's done. Now we're gonna start in on the grass. Well, I'm glad that I had the counterweight on hand. Definitely seems to have helped a lot with the issues we were having. I'm just hoping that we can get this seeded and still have a little bit of time to cut a couple of trees. I don't know if I'll have time to do anything beyond that, but getting those trees cut would be a huge help. I don't particularly want to go to sleep with a negative balance. I mean, we are closing in on the end of the day, so I won't be able to do a ton more, but I do need to do a little bit more. And I think what we're going to do mostly for the month of October is getting some trees out of here. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of an area started up right there. So we're really going to put the focus on that. Okay. We're nearing the end of the planting. Seems like an awful lot of money to spend for only needing 2 crop types. I'm not trying to shortchange the playthrough by any means, but I do feel like chickens are going to be really easy because they're so inexpensive, you just save them to last. I don't know if there's a specified amount of time that we have to go through with having the chickens, but it does seem like we're set up for easy success on the chickens. All right, let's go ahead and come on, get off of there. Not really sure how I'm going to get these off this trailer. Well, that's all right. I guess I figured that out. Now I just got to see if I can grab the other one. Hey, look at that. We got it. Go ahead and pick a couple of trees, get them cut, and move along. Kind of want this one. And this one. I'm not sure what that ghost limb is from. Okay. We're gonna take this guy right around here. This seems like a good spot. I don't know, somewhere around here. And we're just going to whip around here. All right, we are nearing the end of getting this loaded up so that we can go drop this all off and move into our next month. I do need to find a place to sleep. I want to get that figured out pretty soon here, you guys. just get these guys loaded up and we will send this guy on his way to sell this off. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and haul this down there. Make one final sale for the day. Maybe get at least a tent or something of that nature up for us to sleep in. And move on to October. I wanted to get a roller, but I just don't see that possible right now. I'd love to put a road in, but you know, I kind of agree. I don't remember who said it, but it just doesn't seem right to put a road all the way up through land that doesn't belong to me. I don't know. I might, just because then there's, you know, there's a road. It doesn't have to be anything more than a 2-track, but getting a road in place would be kind of nice. Fun little truck that we got here, this old F100 pickup with a flare side bed and a wood floor on the bed. It's just kind of a cool classic feel to it. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. We got quite a big chunk of money. So what I think I'm going to do is head back and I think maybe place the long-term house. I don't want to go this way though. Oh, I guess I do. I don't know what I'm talking about. Any good deals on anything? Oh, if it wasn't 100 horsepower limit, that's a good deal. That's also a good deal. Maybe it'll be available. Maybe it'll be available next month, but still, it's probably more than I need. Ideally, we can place our goat enclosure by, I don't know, end of November, somewhere around there. I think that would be a good time to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in here. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves set up with a somewhere to sleep And I'm kind of thinking, because it's so rustic where we're at, I don't know if I can find it. Because it's so rustic, let's go with more of a rustic looking cabin. I think that'd be kind of want to get it up over here. Just like that. There we go, guys. We have ourselves a place to sleep. And I think that's going to be a good spot to leave it for this one. I want to say thank you guys for watching. And hope you guys all have a great day. We will see you guys next time. This is Graybeard Gaming wishing you the very best of days. Please be safe out there and do not eat the yellow snow. It is not lemon flavored. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.